Let us look at another example of ratio and proportion. X varies inversely as square of y. Given that y equals to 2 for x equals to 1, how much will be the value of x for y equals to 6? So here we have been given that x varies inversely as the square of y. So x is inversely proportional to the square of y. Let us first understand what is meant by inverse proportionality and direct proportionality. So there are two types of proportionality: direct proportionality and indirect or inverse proportionality. Now, direct proportionality means that when one value increases, the other also increases, while inverse proportionality means that when one value decreases, the other increases at the same rate. Now the symbol for direct proportionality is this. So let us further understand these concepts. Let's take a quick example of direct proportionality. So let's say you are paid rupees 30 per hour for a certain work. So this is the hourly rate. So the more hours you work, the more will be your total earnings. So basically your total earnings is proportional to the hours worked. So basically if you work 2 hours, you earn 2 multiplied by 30, which is 60 rupees. If you work 3 hours, you make 3 into 30, which is 90 rupees. So in this case, in this example, the earnings or the total earnings is equal to 30 multiplied by the number of hours worked. So the total earnings, so here what we did is to find the total earnings that you had for working 2 hours, we multiplied 30 with the number of hours. We multiplied 30 with 2, so we got 60. Similarly, we multiplied 30 with 3 if you worked 3 hours. So the total earnings was 90 rupees. So here what we have done is we have replaced this proportionality sign with an equal to and a number, which is nothing but a constant number. So as long as your rate is 30 rupees per hour, you can find out your total earnings by multiplying this number with the number of hours worked. So this number is known as the constant of proportionality. So in general we can say that if y is proportional to x, then y is equal to k times x, where k is the constant of proportionality. Now let us take an example of inverse proportionality. So let's say you have to travel from one place to another place. Now the time taken to travel between these two locations is inversely proportional to the speed of the vehicle. So if you took a train, you may take more time than if you took a plane, because plane travels faster than the train. So we can say that speed is inversely proportional to time. So for two variables y and x, let's say y is inversely proportional to x. So if y is inversely proportional to x, then y is directly proportional to 1 by x. So this is also written as y is proportional to 1 by x. Now, as we had seen earlier for direct proportionality, we can also write this as y is equal to k by x. So this direct proportionality can be replaced by an equal to sign and a k, where k is nothing but the constant of proportionality. So with these concepts, let us solve this example. So here we have been given that x varies inversely as square of y. So x is inversely proportional, so that means it is directly proportional to 1 by square of y, means y square. Now we can remove this proportionality sign and add a constant of proportionality. So or x is equal to k by y square, where k is the constant of proportionality. Now we have been given that y is equal to 2 for x equals to 1. So in this equation, if x is 1, then y is 2. So if we plug in these values, we can find out the value of the constant of proportionality. And then we will know the value of k, we will know the value of y, and we can find out the value of x when y is equal to 6. So or x is 1, so 1 is equal to k divided by y square, y is 2, so 2 square, or 1 is equal to k divided by 4, or k is equal to, we'll take this 4 on the other side, so k is equal to 4. Now with this information, we have to find out how much will be the value of x for y equals to 6. So we know the relationship between x and y, so x is equal to k divided by y square. Now previously we have established the value of k, which is 4, and we have also been given the value of y, which is 6. So we can find out the value of x. So or x is equal to 4 divided by y square, which is 6 square, or x is equal to 4 divided by 6 square is 36, 4 ones are 4, 4 nines are 36, or x is equal to 1 by 9. So if y equals to 6, then x is 1 by 9. Now let us observe the behavior of the data. So when y equals to 2, x equals to 1. And when y equals to 6, x equals to 1 by 9. Now from this, one thing is for sure, that when y is increasing from 2 to 6, the value of x is decreasing. 1 by 9 is smaller than 1. So when y is increasing, x is decreasing. So that is why the inverse relationship.